Howdy, my name in this here video is Skye, and I'm what some call one of those lazy DOYI guys, you know, do it yourself, and here I am with my little house here, and got me a garage too. Anyway, well maybe some call me lazy cause of the not much money thing, but I tell ya if I had all that money and was hiring somebody else to do it, then who's the lazy one? Okay, well maybe we don't all have skills to do everything, but when you got no money, you got to develop skills. That's when you're not being lazy during the daytime. Now some may ask me, if you have no money, how'd you get that nice video cam here and all? Well, I say it was gifted me by someone nice, so there you go. Oh, and sorry about that, it came out a little out of focus, but well y'all can hear what I'm saying. So anyhow, this episode today is gonna be about the, you know, that Ryobi, pronounced Ryobi or something, lawn tractor. There's a bunch of videos on the internet about some owners of the thing running into electrical problems with it, and what to do when it broke down. A unit my buddy owns and used for 2 seasons, his was the 100 amp hour battery type, so you'd think it was pretty capable, and he said it did a nice job for 2 summers of lawn mowing, and even some light snow plowing with the extra plow unit and tire chains he bought for it. But then the next season it started acting up, the reverse beep would start happening out of nowhere, and then it would stop moving and whatnot. And he was charging it regularly like the Ryobi company suggests. And before he bought it, he researched local repair shops that would take care of it for him, but then couple years later when he needed it, he was not able to find those shops doing Ryobi tractors anymore. So he was out in the cold, and his lawn was still growing. So, after checking into it for him, I wound up checking the basics, starting with what turned out is the usual problem with these electric tractors: the lead acid batteries in them need to be checked if they are still capable. In the following video, we show some of the work and testing that had to be done to check things out, and how to fix it. Hopefully. Can't say the fixes will last, but time will tell, as they say. And I would suggest only those who have some experience handling automobile batteries and such, should even attempt this, and any kids will need their parents or guardian working with them. First, we wheeled it outside for more room working on it. You have to lift up the seat, open up the rectangular plastic cover under there, and then 3 things have to happen. 1 small wire interconnect, and 1 large one have to be disconnected, and put those screws aside in a safe place. Then you have to unscrew the middle bolt all the way out, it's about 1 inch long. After that, you have to unscrew the plastic cover at the back of the tractor to reveal the batteries in the back. You'll then need yourself a decent heavy-duty jack as shown in the video, because inside the back of the tractor, a metal tray with 4 batteries will need to be carefully pulled out and held up by the jack. You'll need to unscrew a couple bolts in the back of the metal tray to get that out too. Once you have the battery tray out all the way, you'll need to carefully lift up all the black plastic negative terminal covers up, and unscrew the bolts under them to disconnect the wires to them. This disconnects all the batteries from each other so you can do the testing. After you got that done, also lift off the red plastic terminal covers so those are exposed too. At this stage, you will need to have your multimeter handy to check voltage, and you will also need a battery tester that can check cold cranking amps, or CCA, levels to see if the battery is even good or not anymore. In the video we show these steps being done. If the voltage is sufficient, usually 13 volts for a 12 volt rated battery, and the CCA is good, like a 720 amp rated battery, then all is well, and something else must be wrong with the tractor. But if the CCA is insufficient and the battery tester unit fails, the battery usually says, replace, then 1 or more of your batteries need to be replaced, and is the likely source of trouble. In our case, it turned out all 4 12-volt, 100 amp hour batteries had insufficient cold cranking amps, so were not able to put out the amperage load for the tractor to function. so we wound up buying 4 new batteries and installing them and sitting the tractor charging for a time before testing again. We'll put some links in the comments section on the batteries we used, and the battery tester we used during the video. Testing out the tractor, the fix worked, and the tractor was all ready for another summer of lawn mowing. There are other things that can go wrong with it because it has other electrical systems in it, but when the original batteries go bad, they can be replaced, a lot like a car battery, just you need 4 of them. There are 50 amp hour and 100 amp hour batteries for the Ryobi model 38-inch, so depending on the size of your lawn, and if you want to do light plowing in winter with it, the 100 amp hour would be better. Just more expensive. Hope you liked the video and it helps you with your Ryobi tractor troubles. Hope you. Then you might really need to stop being lazy like me, as they tell me, and get yourself a professional to fix the mess. Take care now, see you next time.